Sheriff's Office Transfer 1 on you. I'm with Dan. Dan, repeat the address there, please.
It's 503 Dwayne.
7835, code 6, 105 North Avenue, 52.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the 41st Annual Valor Awards Dinner and Meeting and the 42nd anniversary of the 100 Club of DuPage County. All right, the believe it's been already 4+ decades. My name is Chris Habermill, and I am one of your MCs for the evening here, and we're going to have a wonderful night. A little bit about me, a little background. You may recognize me from Channel 2 TV. And WBBM News Radio. I've been in the Chicago media for the past 33 years. Can't believe it's been that long. I've been the narrator for the Air and Water Show on WBBM News Radio for the last 32 of those 33 years. I fly in the helicopter every day, and boy am I tired. How many people are happy that the Kennedy Expressway work is done? Yes, well, almost done. The Ohio feeder ramp still has kind of splitsville. It is a split lane configuration, and you know, I get into a situation like this, I'm still talking traffic. How sad is that? I get among all of my friends here, and look forward to this night all year long. And I'll tell you, before we get up and get going, just a little personal note here. I've been in the fire service for the last 20 years. I'm a lieutenant and a former training officer at the Kirkland Community Fire District in northwest DeKalb County. Back in 2015, the Fairdale tornado, which was almost an EF5, it was a high-end EF4, that was our job out there. So that was part of the Roselle-Fairdale tornado. And we lost a couple of good friends out there. But I got involved in the fire service because I had been in the media for a long time, and I was looking down on somebody's worst day, somebody's worst nightmare, and I couldn't do a thing. I'm 1,000 feet away, I get to land, I get to go home, I get all the plaudits, and everybody says, great job, but somebody's lives changed. I'll tell you, every single person that is in this room has a vested interest in every other person, not only in this room, but everybody that is outside of these walls. And that is why we're here. So without further ado, let me tell you a little bit about the 100 Club of DuPage County. It was established in September of 1982. It's a private, non-profit, charitable organization incorporated under the laws of the state of Illinois. The club offers assistance to families of law enforcement and firefighting personnel who have been killed, injured, or otherwise stricken while residing or working in the county. We're honored to have dignitaries, state and local leaders, and people with great levels of responsibility among us tonight, and to celebrate our Valor Award recipient, and to support our fire and police service. It would be difficult, if not impossible, to name each and every one of you. I'm seeing a lot of familiar faces out here, and I know who you folks are, but let's give everybody a round of applause for supporting us. At this time, I would like everybody to please stand. We're going to be posting the colors, and the honors are going to be done by the Downers Grove Police Department Honor Guard, and we will have the pipes by the Emerald Society Pipe Representative Officer Luke Elmore, and please remain standing for the national anthem being sung by Kara Sabanago, and the invocation by Chaplain Dan Sullivan.
Please, oh.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Let's bow our heads for a moment. God of the universe, God of our hearts, we thank you for the gift of this night, the gift of those present in this room, and the gift of all those who serve and protect us. We ask you to bless those who support law enforcement and fire service personnel, especially the members of the 100 Club of DuPage, who quite literally have their backs. Be with us tonight as we honor in a special way the valor of Officer Matthew Overton. His selfless service reminds each of us of that which is good in our world. Bless, too, the food and the fellowship we share tonight. Amen. Please be seated and enjoy the meal.
Good evening, everybody. Thank you for everybody for being here. My name is Michael Ladon. I'm a board member of the 100 Club of DuPage, and on behalf of the board, thanks to every single one of you for being here this evening. In the program that all of you have on your table, you'll find our club's annual report, a review of the club's events, a listing of our dinner sponsors, our corporate members, and a list of our donors. And tonight, I would like to recognize and thank tonight's dinner sponsors who gave so generously. And if you are here tonight, please stand when I call your name. So tonight's 2025 dinner sponsors are A Peaceful Legacy Corporation, FGM Architects Incorporated, John Milner, Hudson Donofo, Hassenbag, and Castaldo Limited, Rome Exterra Restoration, Sawyer Faldudo Asset Management LLC, and SBC Waste Solutions Incorporated. Thank you guys so much for being here. And I know he's here tonight. Sean Flood and SBC Waste Solutions for our wine tonight. There's Sean. Thank you so much, Sean, for being our wine sponsor. Many of the people here tonight need that wine, so we appreciate you sponsoring that. Since 1986, the 100 Club has provided death benefits to 11 families of fallen police and firefighter personnel and 48 Paul H. Buckard II compassion benefits. We are truly grateful for the generous donations received this year and continue to welcome any individual group or organization to name the 100 Club of DuPage County as your charity of choice for an event, tribute, or memorial. So, to list a few of the incredible fundraising efforts held in support of the 100 Club this year, they are, including the Pure Financial Advisors LLC in Wheaton hosted their Halfway to St. Patrick Day Charity Golf Invitational this year. Jerry and Kathy Morelli, owners of the Augustino's Rock and Roll Deli, thank you very much, in Grill and Carroll Stream in West Chicago, they continue year after year to raise funds through their Donate, Change, and Tips Here boxes. The Pleasant View Fire Department contributed from their raffle proceeds this year. The DuPage County Fire Chiefs honored the 100 Club with monies raised at their annual golf outing. This is a great one. The Kids Care Club from Oak Elementary School in Hinsdale honored the 100 Club with monies raised at their Ring Pop fundraiser. That was awesome. And this year we acknowledge generous grants from the Quick Trip Corporation and the John F. and Joan Mullins Charitable Fund. So thank you all for those great events this year. Well, listen to this. Earlier this year, West Chicago Community High School Honor Society student Alexis Leskowitz, did I say that right, Alexis? Wow. Told you. Organized the Community March Madness event. A basketball tournament united middle school students with local police officers and firefighters. Each team, composed of 4 students and 1 first responder, competed in a double elimination bracket designed to ensure every team played at least 2 games. The event successfully strengthened community bonds and built positive relationships between youth and first responders, something we desperately need today. Alexis also raised awareness and funds for the 100 Club of DuPage, donating all the proceeds from both the concessions and the personal contributions. Tonight, we are proud to have Alexis with us and her parents, a dedicated senior and a future law enforcement professional who plans to bring the tournament back in 2026, and she is right here with us at table 6. Alexis, take her stick. Please go, Alexis. How about that? The 100 Club of DuPage was also honored to be the recipient of several memorial and honorary gifts this year. Tonight, we celebrate the life and legacy of Marshall Gray, a man whose years were marked by achievement, service, and deep devotion to his family and community. Mr. Gray dedicated 23 years of volunteer service as a firefighter with Rolling Meadows. His commitment to public service extended even further through his roles as trustee and pension board member of the Bloomingdale Fire Protection District, and as chairman of the Foundation of Glen Oaks Hospital. This evening, we are privileged to be joined by his wife Sandy and son Lee, who have graciously honored the 100 Club with a gift in Marshall's name. We are deeply grateful for their presence here this evening and for the enduring impact of Marshall's remarkable life of service. Thank you so very much. For everyone who has written a check, a attended an event, or just taken the time to consider the 100 Club of DuPage as a beneficiary, I want to say thank you. What a wonderful way to show our first responders that they are very loved. Creating connections, steadfast relationships, and providing lasting resources so that the 100 Club of DuPage County can continue to thrive for generations to come is a large part of what the Board of Directors do. You will not see a lot of posts on social media or press releases on the work that the 100 Club of DuPage does behind the scenes. This year is my 20th anniversary as a licensed EMT here in the state of Illinois. And although I don't ride the rigs anymore, as many of you can tell, I and others on the board know what it's like for those of you that do. And for those of you that are in the squad cars each and every day, day in and day out. The members of the board give their time, talent, advice, and leadership for no other reason than the appreciation of the hard work that all of you do each and every day to keep the citizens of DuPage safe and protected. And I am honored and humbled to work with such brilliant minds who volunteer to make this club what it is today. And I would like to introduce some of our board of directors that are here with us this evening. And if you are here, please stand as I call your name and remain standing. Michelle Burr, Steve Dinolfo, John Faldudo, Sean Flood, John Milner, AJ Novak, Lisa Sabinago, Martin Tully, Martin Walker, I know you're here, and of course myself. This is your board. Thank you guys for all that you do. The board of directors will elect your officers at the November meeting. The work of the 100 Club is also not possible without the support of the DuPage County Chiefs of Police Association and the DuPage County Fire Chiefs Association. Each association appoints 2 liaisons to the 100 Club. These liaisons are responsible for assisting and promoting the goals and objectives of the club. Specifically, they serve each in an advisory capacity to the board of directors. And I would like to thank and acknowledge our current liaisons, and if they could please stand as I call your name. Retired Chief Bob Tanucci. Bob, where are you? Bob. Chief Steve Riley from Westmont. Hey, Chief. Chief PJ Yelker from Wheaton. Where's PJ? There he is. And Chief Mike DeVries from Downers Grove. Hey, Chief. Thank you very much, everybody. And with special appreciation, we'd like to thank Michelle for her program design, our board member Michelle for her program design, Jim, our photographer this evening, our 100 Club administrator, Lainey Grabowski, who put all of this together. Lainey, please stand up, Lainey, in the back. From Lauterbach and Neiman. And assisting with her tonight, Jackie. Where's Jackie? Is Jackie with you? Jackie, thank you for assisting tonight. Please stand, Jackie. Thank you. We are also grateful for the wonderful staff provided by the Hilton's Banquet and Specials event staff. They did a great job for everybody tonight, so a great hand for the Hilton tonight for their continued generosity and loyalty to the commitment for the 100 Club. And also, director and film producer Kevin Wilton and our man behind the camera, Paul Thompson, for running the show tonight. We appreciate you guys for doing this year after year and for the work that you guys are about to see on the screen. Chris, come on up. It's your part of the show, my friend.
Thank you very much, Michael. We're going to do something that we call in television switching gears just a little bit here. We're going to slow things down. The upside of everything that goes on in this room and all the love and support and passion is always tempered by the fact that we know that some of our brothers and sisters have given the ultimate sacrifice in the line of duty, so we're going to recognize them now. Now, as a officer of the Kirkland Community Fire District, when I first started my career in the fire service 2 decades ago, one of the first line of duty services I went to was Billy Grant, who lost his life in the line of duty on Truck 51 down in a traffic crash. And ever since that time, in my badge case, I've kept the prayer cards from every uniform member that I had the honor to attend the funeral of, and others that I've acquired the prayer cards with. So every wrecked vehicle, every scared person in the middle of the night who has run up the white flag and called 911 because they've run up against something that they just can't handle on their own. Every time I fly over the city of Chicago, every time I go and crawl a hallway, fight a fire, or what have you, they go with me. And just to let you know, from a personal standpoint, as I fly across the city of Chicago, everywhere I go, I think about all of you that are in this room. Everybody who wears a uniform, everybody who's a tactical officer, everybody who's in law enforcement or in the fire service, whether or not your career, paid on call, full volunteer, whether you're a command officer or you just got the shirt and you're out on the street, we all know what you do and that you never, ever ride alone. All right, moving on. We're going to recognize any past recipients that may be in the room. We're going to talk to you a little bit here about what an act of valor is. It is an outstanding act of bravery or heroism, which is undertaken in the face of personal injury or risk to life, and which displays the personal characteristics of selflessness and devotion above and beyond the call of duty. The Award of Valor shall be considered a lifelong honor. The same recipient can earn the Award of Valor more than once. To be eligible for the Award of Valor, the recipient must be a law enforcement officer or firefighter whose primary work or assignment is in DuPage County, or while in the performance of their duty in DuPage County, perform an act of valor. this time, I'd like to invite any past recipients that may be in the room to please stand and be acknowledged. Ladies and gentlemen, standing before you are awards of Valor recipients. Valor Award recipients are determined, nominated by their peers, with applications submitted by their departments and the chiefs of the DuPage Fire and Police Chiefs Association. The associations evaluate the applications and make recommendations to the 100 Club Board of Directors each year. This year, the Burr Ridge Police Department nominated their officer for this distinguished award. Round of applause, please.
As mayor of the village of Burr Ridge, it is both an honor and a privilege to recognize Officer Matthew Overton for his extraordinary heroism. Officer Overton's courage, quick thinking, and determination reflect the very best qualities of law enforcement. I am deeply proud not only of Officer Overton, but of the entire Burr Ridge Police Department, whose unwavering commitment to duty serves as a daily reminder of the strength and integrity behind the badge. This moment highlights the caliber of service that protects the residents of Burr Ridge. On behalf of the residents of Burr Ridge and the village board, I applaud the 100 Club of DuPage County for recognizing Officer Overton, and also for all the 100 Club does for the families of police officers and firefighters who put their lives on the line every day.
Good evening. My name is Mark Loftus. I'm the Chief of Police for the Village of Burr Ridge Police Department. I'm here to tell you about an incident that occurred in our town on June 1st of this year. That day, officers were dispatched to a single vehicle crash on Interstate 55 that had rolled over and had become engulfed in flames.
Burr Ridge units, be advised your rescue is going on I-55 northbound mile marker 276 for a vehicle that is fully engulfed in flames.
Despite the extremely hazardous conditions, the first officer on the scene, Matthew Overton, responded immediately and without hesitation. He located the vehicle overturned on its driver's side, heavily damaged, with smoke and flames actively coming from the engine compartment. Upon learning that someone was still inside the burning vehicle, Officer Overton looked through a broken sunroof, where he observed an unconscious man suspended by his seatbelt. With the fire rapidly spreading and the victim in grave danger, Officer Overton used his pocket knife to cut the seatbelt and free the trapped man. He and a witness pulled the victim from the vehicle and carried him to safety, doing so with care to minimize further injury. Officer Overton's decisive actions, carried out under extreme pressure and at significant personal risk, directly saved the life of a trapped and unconscious crash victim. Officer Overton's decisive actions, carried out under extreme pressure and at significant personal risk, directly saved the life of a trapped and unconscious crash victim who otherwise may not have survived. His courage, selflessness, and commitment to preserving life exemplify the highest standards of valor in law enforcement. To echo what Mayor Grasso has said, I want to extend my deepest gratitude to the 100 Club of DuPage County. Since 1982, this remarkable organization has stood by the families of fallen law enforcement officers, firefighters, and first responders, providing vital support. Your unwavering dedication ensures that those who bravely protect our community are honored, and their loved ones are supported when they need it most. Thank you for reminding us that sacrifices don't go unnoticed and that compassion truly matters.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor to introduce the recipient of our 2025 Valor Award, Officer Matthew Overton.
try to make this quick. They could have let me choose the photo, but that's okay. There's 3 people here that are like, oh no, what's this guy going to say up here? No, I just want to say some thank yous, obviously, to the 100 Club of DuPage. Appreciate it. Chief Mark Loftus for the nomination. Deputy Chiefs Dave Allen, Chris Garcia for supporting the nomination. Some of my closest friends and coworkers on the department, Brandon Valentino, Tim Lesniak, Mike Fernson, Mary Murphy, Goots. Of course, my aunt and uncle, Mike and Terry Gillis. They've been a big support of everything I've done throughout my life, from Afghanistan to Iraq to law enforcement, so thank you very much. And I think it just goes without saying that a majority of us here are in a profession that is unforgiving, and hesitation can lead to the cost of lives. So it's good to see all these people in this room tonight just here to gather, support, and recognize our first responders. So thank you all.
Thank you to the 100 Club for bestowing this honor upon Matt. Let me tell you a couple things about Matt. One of the hardest workers we've ever had in the department. And what I can tell you is if you get stopped in Burr Ridge, your car's getting towed if Matt pulls you over. But beyond that, when an emergency hits, when it hits the fan, this is who you want responding to your emergency. I will add, not 2 weeks after this, we had a crash on I-55 again, a semi-truck crashed. Matt was the first guy on the scene. The truck driver was dead. He performed CPR while the guy was still in the chair and brought him back to life. So it's not unheard of for him to go above and beyond. I'll hold off on nominating him next year and give somebody else a chance. But just know that if something happens, this is who you want to come. I'd like to thank Sergeant Mike Fernson, Matt's watch commander. These guys go on a lot of calls every day, and we don't hear about them all. We all have interstates or tollways going through our town, and when something happens, you wait for the state police to respond, we go and help them. You don't hear much about it, but if Sergeant Fernson had not told us about what Matt had done by watching his body camera, we wouldn't be here today. It doesn't mean it wouldn't go unnoticed, but it takes a lot for his sergeant to recognize something that goes above and beyond. And I thank you all for recognizing Matt and appreciate this award that you've given him. Thank you.
Let's hear it again for Officer Matthew. Okay, well, on behalf of the Board of Directors and the members of the 100 Club of DuPage, we want to thank all of you for being enthusiastic and coming out tonight. And whether you are an annual participant or for some of you that are here for the first time tonight, we hope you guys will all join us again next year. Over the years, 100 Club has helped both firefighters and police personnel and their families through medical tragedies and untimely deaths. Loss of life, injury, or sickness is never an easy part and is part of what we do as a club, to be there in a family's time of need. This is why your participation tonight, your membership, your donation to our club is so important. Without those funds, we would not be able to assist those sworn personnel who put their lives on the line for us each and every day. So, I would like all of you to now please stand as Chaplain Dan Sullivan leads us in the benediction and continue standing for the retiring of the colors. And we would like to say good night, be safe, and we will see all of you next year. Okay.
Let us bow our heads. God of the universe, God of our hearts, we thank you for your presence amongst us tonight. Thanks for the courageous men and women who continue to rise up year after year to serve the men, women, and children of DuPage County. Thanks also for those who do so much important work behind the scenes, supporting those who serve on our front lines. Bless all of us, our families, and grant us a safe journey home. Amen.